Hi everyone. Today I just wanted to make another short video to talk about the IFSE versus the CSC. There has been some confusion on my last video, and there's been some comments regarding whether or not they should take the IFC versus the CSC. So if you're only going for the IFC, think about it as a lower version of the CSC. The CSC encompasses more topics and delves deeper into the financial stuff. The IFC is sort of like the entry level certificate that you can get. There's two options. The first option for you to get is the purple one. So what's the big difference between the purple one? Why is the purple one only standard package 385 versus the red one over here, the Canadian Securities Institute? They offer an IFC as well. They're both IFCs. Why is one 385 and why is one 640? If you add all of this is like what, 1,500? Why is it like 2 times, 3 times the price? The only difference between these two is that when the CSI sends you your certificate, they send it to you in a nice border. It's wooden, it's framed. You can put it up on your wall. It looks all nice. It has a golden sticker. It has a golden brand on it. It's red, big letters. The one that you get from the IFSE institution is the background's white and it's purple. They just roll it up, give it to you, and that's it. Both of these have a passing grade of 60. So I've had comments saying like, oh, they're going to study super hard. They're going to go very ham. They want to spend a lot of time. In my opinion, it doesn't matter how much you score. You can score a 100. You can score a 61. As long as you get above a 60, they're going to give you the certificate. There's no downside to scoring higher. There's no upside to scoring higher. So in my opinion, even if you have material that you kind of want to skip, you're in a rush, you just want to get it done, you can get it done really easily. So even if there's topics you don't understand, it's not the end of the world that you don't get more than 60. And if you're still unsure if you want to go into the financial world as of yet, like you're still kind of looking from the outside, I would 100% suggest going for the purple one, because the purple one, after taxes, everything, okay, it's 400 something, right? It's still decently cheap. It's not the end of your wallet kind of stuff. The IFC, this one over here on the red one, which is exactly the same thing as this one here, the purple one, this is going to put a huge dent in your wallet, right? 1,500 for everything. Although it is not needed, you could probably just get the value pack for 640. That's still 640. That's still 2 times the amount of money for what you're buying. Is essentially the same thing. There's no financial institution that's going to turn you away just because you have the IFSC from the IFSE institution than if you were to have the IFC from the CSI. They're both accredited Canadian institutions. There's absolutely no reason why a financial institution would turn you away just because you spent less money to buy a purple certificate than if you were to buy a red certificate. Now, the downside for the IFSE institution is because they don't have the CSC course offering. So if you're really sure you want to get something higher than the IFC, then you would consider going for the CSI here, which it says about the CSC, right? But when you see here, the menu, it does not have a CSC course given to you, right? So that's the main difference between the IFSE institution and the CSI institution. The The CSI is more focused around the IFC and the CSC, whereas the IFSE Institution is a little bit more all-rounder. It does some other stuff. It's just that these two courses so happen to overlap, and it's kind of like a loophole where you can abuse if you're not really looking to get into this to get into the financial industry and stay there for a long time. Because if you get this certification, it will expire within 3 years if you are not hired by a financial institution. I've had comments saying that they just want to get the certificate, and I understand that maybe you just want it and it's easier for job finding. But if you're not using it, it will just expire, and then you have to pay the testing fee all over again. So I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but I'll leave that up to your own decision. Just to put it out there, it doesn't last forever. It does have an expiry date. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.